I call the regular city council meeting to order. It is Monday, January 26th at 6 o'clock. I'll do a roll call. Mike?
Here.
Marie?
Here.
Dar?
Here.
Lindsay?
Here.
Okay, would everybody please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, everyone. So the next item on the agenda is public comments. Council will receive public comments on any issue related to the agenda. Limited discussion by the council may take place.
I have a public comment.
Sure, you got to come up to the podium, tell us who you are, where you live, what you want to talk about.
Thank you very much. Hello, my name is Chris Lear, and I'm actually a resident of Minnesota, but I'm an attorney at Lohman Abdo firm, and I've been working with Crystal Metz, who is owner of Prescott Legacy LLC and the 915 Canton Street property. And so I was just here to address that resolution 426. I simply just wanted to read a letter from Crystal Metz. She lives down in Arizona, wasn't able to be here, so I just asked if I could be here and just read a letter from her to the council and to you. So, a letter from Crystal Metz to Mayor and council members. Thank you for the opportunity to address you regarding the property located at 915 Canton. I wish I could be there to greet you in person, but I'm currently in Arizona and unable to attend. I appreciate the council's time and the city staff's engagement, and I remain committed to making this property safe, compliant, and productive asset for the community. Prior to February 10th, 2025 fire at 915 Canton, the properties had renters on site and was a thriving business. My plan is to continue that legacy, rehabilitate the building, and position it once again as a vibrant contributor to the Prescott business community. Toward that end, I have engaged contractors, designed building plans, and secured funding to proceed with the repairs and enhancements of the properties with the council's permission. I also want to clarify an issue that contributed to some of the communication gaps last year. Pierce County tax records do list Prescott Legacy LLC's address as my mailing address in Arizona. The city's records for notices, however, still list my mother's old address in Prescott. As a result of this, throughout 2025, I did not receive many of the notices regarding the raise procedure. December 2025 was the first time I'd heard that a raise procedure was underway. Had I known earlier, I would have reached out to city and officials, engaged in discussions long before matters progressed to this point. Today, however, I am eager to work with the city to resolve any issues and to implement a clear plan forward. I respectfully request the council's permission to continue that discussion to ensure that the property is brought into full compliance and productive use. Thank you for your consideration and for your ongoing service to Prescott. Sincerely, Crystal Metz of the Prescott Legacy LLC. And I do have copies of the letter as well, if anyone wanted it on paper.
I have a copy of it.
What's that?
I have a copy.
You have it already? Oh, okay, wonderful. Thank you all very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Any other public comments? Okay, so the next item on the agenda is the consent agenda. Planning Commission minutes from January 5th, which Matt did go over at our last meeting. Health and Safety Committee minutes from January 12th. City Council minutes from January 12th.
I'll motion to approve the consent agenda items 1 through 3.
And I'll second it.
Okay, we have a motion, a second to approve the consent agenda. Is there any discussion on the motion? Not? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, motion carried. Thank you. Next item is reports of standing committees and commission. Nothing for finance. Planning Commission meeting is Monday, February 2nd at 6 o'clock. Parks and Public Work, Monday, February 16th at 5 o'clock. Health and Safety, Wednesday, February 18th, doesn't give a time. And Personnel, Wednesday, February 25th, also no time given. So the next item is the communication and new business. Public comments on any issue not related to the agenda. Limited discussion by the council may take place. However, no action will be taken on any item. Includes receiving written requests, documentation, possible action at a future meeting. Hearing none. Next item is Resolution 426, approving a raise order for the building at 915 Canton Street. Michelle?
Yes, thank you, Mayor. We, as of late Friday afternoon and this morning, Eric, Chief Michaels, and myself has had some conversations with City Attorney Chris Gerhardt, who has asked us to table this resolution for the moment because he has heard from Crystal's attorney, and they would like to discuss the issue. And Attorney Gerhardt asked us to put this on as a yes, closed session for this evening. So instead of doing anything at the moment with this, we can discuss during closed session on how council would like to proceed or if they have further questions.
Okay, I'll make a motion to suspend moving forward with Resolution 04-26 on recommendation from legal counsel, and it will be moved to closed session at the end of this meeting.
Second?
Okay, we have a motion, a second to table Resolution 0426. Is there any discussion on the motion? Not all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Next item on the agenda, Resolution 0526, authorizing the replacement upgrade of the fire alarm system at the Prescott City Hall and Library.
Thank you, Mayor. At our last council meeting, this subject came up, and Matt pretty well addressed what the issues were with the current alarm system here at City Hall and Library. Over the last few months, the trouble alarm has continued to go off, and we've had Pi Barker come to take a look at the system and noted what the issues were and what the fixes were for those issues. And that is attached to your packet this evening. There are two quotes, one for the conventional fire alarm panel and devices, and one for the addressable fire alarm control panel and devices. So, Eric, did you want to add anything to that?
No, I didn't do anything with the fire alarm portion of it. I did the
Okay.
security.
Security, okay. So I guess with that, we're gonna make it short and sweet. If anybody on the council has any comments or questions, if they reviewed the invoices, have any concerns?
No, I'm comfortable with it. I thought the information that was presented originally was very thorough and it's necessary. I will make a motion to approve Resolution 526, authorizing the replacement and upgrade of the fire alarm system at the Prescott City Hall and Library.
At the quote B price, right?
At the quote B price.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Second?
Okay, we have a motion, a second to approve Resolution 0526, authorize replacement upgrade of fire alarm system, City Hall and Library. Is there any discussion on the motion?
Is the fire alarm and security together at that price? Just the fire alarm?
Just the fire alarm. Just fire
Okay.
alarm.
I'm good.
Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Okay, motion carried. Thank you. Next item on the agenda is approval of agreement with Johnson Block CPAs to provide audit services for 2026 on 2025 financial activities. Beth?
Yeah. Essentially, this is just giving us the approval to sign our agreement with Johnson Block to continue to audit for us for 2025's audit.
Motion to approve the agreement with Johnson Block CPAs to provide audit services for 2026.
I'll second it.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the agreement with Johnson Block CPAs for 2026 on the 2025 financial. Is there any discussion on the motion? Go ahead.
I just want to know, these are the people who did our audit last year, aren't they?
Correct.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next item on the agenda is approval of a Class A beer and a Class A liquor license for Wisconsin C Store at 1120 US Highway 10.
Thank you, Mayor. This application was put forth before the Health and Safety Committee last month to be moved and approved and moved toward the council for approval. We were informed on November 3rd that the Marathon Gas Station C-Store building located at the 1120 US Highway 10 was going to be sold at the end of December, and there are now new owners. Currently, the property does not have a Class A beer or liquor license, which is off sale. It's all has to be packaged liquor that's sold just like at Quick Trip or any other gas station. And so they've applied for that, and they would like to include that in their items that they sell at the store, along with their tobacco license. So we are here tonight for council to approve this if they so choose, and if they have any questions or concerns.
I'll make a motion to approve the Class A beer and Class A beer and Class A liquor license for the Wisconsin store at 1120 US Highway 10.
Second?
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the Class A beer, Class A liquor license for Wisconsin C Store at 1120 USA Highway 10. Any discussion on the motion? Not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Next item on the agenda is Resolution 0626, authorizing a purchase and installation of rapid rectangular flashing beacon signs.
My turn.
Okay,
Did you guys all read this?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but basically, as you guys know, we partnered with the school district, got a couple signs up there, they work really well, as long as they use them. Obviously, having patrolled for 15 years in this town, I knew that, excuse me, we had that intersection, you know, at Monroe and Jefferson there, where we had just a flashing beacon light, and it doesn't slow people down, you hardly ever see it. So I approached Matt about getting two, one for there and then one down at Canton and St. Croix, because that's also a busy intersection. Got the quote for $17,457, installation to be completed by the Public Works during the spring or summer construction. All the permits have been applied for and received. So, any questions or comments?
no?
Motion to approve Resolution 06-26, authorizing the purchase and installation of rapid rectangular flashing beacon signs.
Second.
Okay.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve Resolution 0626. Is there any discussion on the motion? Not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, thank you. Next item on the agenda is Resolution 0726, authorizing security upgrades at Prescott City Hall and Library by Computer Integration Technologies.
My turn again.
Oh, that's you again?
My turn again. Everybody read this? Okay, so I'm not gonna read the whole thing. Essentially, this is to upgrade the security of City Hall. All your panic alarm buttons that are underneath you, sometimes they work. We found out, you know, for a year that we had one that was pressed, so nothing was activated. It's extremely outdated. I think this is also going to pertain to the wells. Is that right?
believe so.
3, I think it is.
Yep, so we've gotten cameras also, we put cameras down at the beach house, the compost site, the boat launch, and then recently, aside from this, we replaced our cameras up at the police department. I think that is part of this, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I don't know.
Yes,
Yeah.
okay.
Cameras, but I
So
don't
that's
know
what we're looking to do. Looks like the total project quote, 47,979. We can do it in phases, or have it reduced depending on the scope of the improvements that the city wishes to pursue. Any questions or comments?
Is that total package 47,979 then? That's at the bottom of what we're,
Yep.
yep,
So
okay.
CIT provided a total package quote of 47,979, which I believe would improve, or replace all the security panels, add security panels, panic buttons throughout City Hall and the library, and I believe new cameras down here as well. to get
Yeah,
rid of the-
it's got
the
cameras in there.
ones.
Okay.
My only, is that also for when one of these ladies, or whoever comes in, they have to do their card to open us up during the day, or
That,
does it go that far, or doesn't it go quite that far? Because it was said something about trying to take away everybody having keys,
yeah, hold on a minute.
Wait,
and they would be able to tell
I
who's
know there's
coming in and
discussion, but
who's
I don't
coming
know if
out.
that includes
I,
this.
don't quote me on that, but based upon what Matt did in the memo, I believe it does include that. Because it says an upgraded system would eliminate reliance on physical keys,
Right.
which
Yeah.
can be lost or copied,
yeah,
The only,
so.
is there a way to get, now to say, power's down, computers are down, I know there's a battery pack in here that they can actually get into the place? Is there
Yeah.
a backup to call or whatever?
Our system, we have the system up there already, we've
Yeah.
had it for many years. If the power goes out, there's battery backups that allow the card keys to
Oh,
work.
I'm just saying, even if, we're having problems with cards already with other places, well, is there a way for them to get in if the cards won't cooperate? Or with a call to
Oh,
provider or whoever?
would they, is
There,
there,
we'll still have keys to the actual doors.
Oh, you still have it?
Yes, you just,
Okay,
we all have keys to the actual doors, but it's basically getting rid of the reliance on those keys.
okay.
just so there's not so many keys floating around.
Oh, yeah, that, I'm all for that. I was just wondering if there's a way for you to get in case that didn't
Right.
work.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep, there's always a key backup.
And I'll be honest with you, if it's the same as what I have, there's an app on my phone that I can literally, if somebody forgets their keys or locks themselves out of
Well-
ED, which has happened, and I'm up north, I can literally open a door from my phone
That was the other part I was gonna
and
ask.
get them in, so.
Okay, sounds good.
motion to approve Resolution 07-26, authorizing security upgrades for City Hall and the library by Computer Integration Technologies.
And I'll second that.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve Resolution 0726. Is there any discussion on the motion? If not, I'll do a roll call. Mike?
Aye.
Maureen?
Aye.
Dar?
Aye.
Lindsay?
Aye.
Okay, motion carried. Thank you. Next item is Resolution 0826, approving an estimate from McQueen Equipment for repairs to the 2008 Vector 2100 router truck not to exceed $31,419.89.
Thank you, Mayor. All right, so we have a subject that we probably have not heard of just yet. Mike, Public Works Director Mike Kinnaman came to Matt a couple weeks ago. The sewer router truck that they use, it needs some fixing. It needs the whole pump replaced. There's detail in the memo and in the invoice from McQueen in regards to what the repairs need to be. This truck was purchased brand new back in 2008. And basically, it's still a new vehicle because all they do is just drive around. It doesn't leave town, it just drives around and takes care of any sewer issues, backups. They check all of the sewer issues or anything that they need it for. So and I was talking to Matt Holman and he said with all the sand that they get into, that gets into the pump. And so, a few years later, it needs some help. Brand new vehicle, brand new router truck was brought up, and Mike's, what did he say, about $350,000 for a brand new one?
How much did you say?
About $350,000 or more for a brand new truck. The vehicle runs on hours, so it does have quite a few hours on the sewer truck, but not hardly any miles. So there's, if you're weighing out the difference between a brand new one versus fixing what we already have, which is still basically a brand new vehicle, kind of makes sense just to fix the pump. Anything you want to add?
Yeah, I can say that Mike also was saying that with the type of truck that we have right now, the engines and everything are still old school engines that all of our guys know how to work on. Where when we upgrade to a new one, it's much more
Computerized.
technology based, and so most of our repairs then are going to be getting shipped out instead of worked on in-house. So Mike was very strongly advocating
That we
spending
not buy
the money.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah,
Yes.
I agree, so.
That's a huge, but it is 18 years old,
It is 18 years old,
yeah.
yes.
But that's a big difference between 31 and 350.
Exactly.
Um,
Do we have any other comments or questions, Council?
I'll make a motion, or a resolution, I should say, for 0826, approving the estimate of McLean Equipment for the repair of a 2008 Vector 2100 router truck not to exceed $31,419.89.
Second?
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve Resolution 0826. Is there any discussion on the motion? Not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried, thank you.
Thanks
Next item
for
on the-
including a description of what it was for.
Of course.
I had not a clue.
Most people wouldn't know what that was.
Next item is Resolution 0926, authorizing the transfer of $221,360 from the general fund to the capital fund. Beth?
Sure. So basically what Matt and I are hoping to do is to, when we look at our unaudited numbers for 2025, it looks like we'll have a budget surplus in our general fund of this $221,000. Not because we over budgeted, but because some things came in cheaper and revenues were higher in other areas. For example, our general fund interest was about $100,000 more than budgeted. Our Leo's Landing rent payment was higher than we had budgeted. Our special assessments for Locust Street, more of them were paid in full. And our tennis court project came under budget. So these are unaudited numbers, but I'm confident we're gonna be right around that $221,000. And then if we transfer this money to capital, this is now how we can pay for the upgrades to the security systems and the beaker, like the flashing lights and things like that. And it makes it easier throughout the year to be able to pull money from capital than it is to use our general fund reserves.
Gosh, that's a good problem to have. I don't ever think we're
I
crossed
know.
with this
When
question.
have we ever
I don't
had
know,
that
in all the years I've
before?
been on council.
Especially that month.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I will make a motion to approve Resolution 09-26, authorizing the transfer of $221,360 from the general fund to the capital fund.
Second?
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve Resolution 0926. Is there any discussion on the motion? Not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, motion carried. Next item on the agenda is other business. We need to set a date for a council workshop to discuss future planning at the wastewater treatment plant. Cedar Core does have some up-to-date information and stuff like that. You know, we've been waiting for this for quite a long time, so guys, look at your calendar. Need to do it after Matt's back, for sure.
Yes,
So,
When's that?
February 9th, he'll be back, just in time for the next council meeting.
Yeah, and I'll be gone that week of the 9th through the 13th,
You're talking about March,
February.
February.
February? Okay.
Oh, you
I'm
guys-
gone the last weekend of February, and we have a fire meeting on February 18th.
And we've got personnel, and what else do we have? Personnel, we
Health and
have
safety.
We should probably,
liquor license meeting. Can we go to March for this? Is that an option here?
I would
am-
say so, because
think
I'm
February.
gone most of March.
Oh,
What about like the 25th of February?
We
That is
have
what day?
That's a Wednesday.
We have a
Wednesday?
personnel committee.
Personnel
meeting
committee
at
that night.
5.
We might not need that unless Matt has something on the agenda that he needs.
We do,
Oh, okay.
How about the 24th,
but
Tuesday?
you could do it that same night. You know,
Just do it at
Oh, yeah,
6
we could
instead
do
of
it the
5.
same
we
night.
could push it, or we can, if, depending upon schedules, push up the personnel committee as
Yeah.
well.
Because the personnel meeting is at 5.
Yeah.
So we could meet at 6.
That is
Or we
fine, I
could
will not be
even, if our schedule allows, we could even do a 4:30 personnel meeting. I'd be willing to do
Okay.
that. Just to get it earlier for the workshop.
So we're
I'm
gonna
sorry,
do-
you said something, Lindsay?
I won't be there.
You won't be here on the
No.
25th?
No, I'm gone that week.
That week, she's not here.
Oh,
So should we push to March?
Maureen, can you zoom in March? Where are you gonna be? Are you gonna be?
I don't think it's reliable.
Oh, that's right. I
I-
know where you're gonna be. No, yeah, I wouldn't, I
About
kept
the
thinking
first
Northeast.
week of March, do we have anything going on? Like the 4th of March?
I could
Nothing,
meet the 4th, I don't leave till the 5th.
Perfect.
Mike,
I'm good.
Lindsay,
Good.
That's a Wednesday, right?
tentatively set it up for that then,
Tentatively set it up for March 4th,
please?
yes?
Thank you.
At 5 then?
Yes, at 5.
Okay. March 4th. You said the 4th, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I want to make sure.
Okay, so then the next item on the agenda is closed session. Closed session per Wisconsin State Statute 19.85, conferring with legal counsel for the governmental body that is rendering oral or written advice concerning a strategy to be adopted by the body with respect to litigation which it is or is likely to become involved, to wit, discussion and consideration of Ray's order at 915 Canton Street.
Motion to go into closed session.
Second it.
Okay, we have a motion, a second, going to close session. I'll do a roll call. Mike?
Aye.
Maureen?
Aye.
Dar?
Aye.
Lindsay?
Aye.
Okay,
Is,
before we start talking, we need to let them
Ye-
turn
I'm
the
just-
TV off.
I just want to know if Crystal's attorney